Alright, what's going on everybody? Off-brand Mahko here. So earlier this year, Mahko made a video about these Flex PCB battery retainer PCBs designed by HDR. HDR released a revision for this, so you can see the copper pad here is actually a lot bigger than in the video that Mahko did. And yeah, I just wanted to try my hand at installing it here. So you can see I've already removed the battery that goes on this Pokemon Gold here. I've already done 2 of these. So I did my Pokemon Silver and Crystal already. The first one I did came out pretty well. The second one I did came out trash. So hopefully third time's a charm and we'll get another good one. Firstly, I'm going to start out by adding just a touch more flux here. And I just got this new flux off Amazon. It is chip quick. This stuff, I've had good experiences with it so far. So hopefully that luck continues. I have a fresh soldering tip as well. We're going full Mahko and we're using the blade. I'm not really a big fan of these, but I am going to try it for the video. When I did the crystal one, I was using this real thin tip on my soldering iron, and it helped to have a bigger surface when I was doing the battery retainer itself. So I'm just going to go ahead, preheated my iron, and we're just going to go ahead and add a touch of new solder. There we go. Do that to both sides. Okay, so fresh solder, fresh flux. Now, if you'll pay attention, there is a positive and a negative indicator. So your positive's up here, your negative's down here, and that corresponds with the positive on the board and the negative on the board. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay that down. So I just butt it up against this little resistor right here, and take my iron, touch the copper pad, let it solder through. Okay, that's one side done. Same to this side. There it goes. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more solder on this one here. Okay, and there you have it. You have the main Flex PCB soldered down. Again, I try to get it lined up on this side so you can see it's pretty straight on the side there. See how close I can get it. This is the resistor I was talking about right here. You do want to be a little careful. You don't want to, knock a resistor off or bridge any other kind of connection here. But now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to add a little bit more of this flux, maybe. A little bit more flux. We're going to put it on these copper pads. I'm going to go ahead and tin those pads. So just touch my solder, or my flux. Go ahead and just get that going. Same thing. Alright. And maybe a touch more. So, I probably also should have a fan doing this. I'm going to clean off the old flux that's there. I am using a no clean flux, so you don't have to do this. But it will still get a little residue-y if you don't clean off the flux. So I like to go ahead and just do it anyways. Okay, it doesn't take much more time. Alright. Go ahead and take my dry side, clean that off. Cool. And now comes the fun part. I messed up. There it is. This battery retainer, I don't have the part number. I'll put the part number in the description. I got these from Digikey, and I really did have a good experience with them. Except here recently I've been getting emails from them with my name and my email, my address on other customer orders, and I'm getting like invoices from other customers, and I don't know what's happening. It's happened twice now, so, and I've only made one order, so. But anyway, we're gonna try. Well, you want to orientate this the correct way, so you want this curved portion facing up. That's where the battery slides in. Otherwise, it'll hit this chip, and it won't work. So, and now I'm gonna try to slide this so you guys can see it. Take my iron, and I'm going to use the bigger surface area of this and just touch it, and there it goes. Kind of went in all at once. Let it cool. I'm going to clean that up, definitely, but go ahead and put this in. There it goes. And now I'm going to use these tweezers. Apologies, my battery died on my camera, but I didn't get too much farther, so I'm just going to add a little bit more flux here on either end of the connection. This side actually looks really good. I might not even touch that up. I might just clean that flux off. But I'm applying pressure with these tweezers, and these are a silicone tip tweezer, but these don't melt together, so they're not plastic tipped. And they also don't transfer heat. If you use metal tweezers, they'll transfer heat and you'll still burn yourself even though you're holding on to something else. So, go ahead, just try to melt that down. I did use entirely too much solder on the side. You can get a gist of it there. The other side I think will look better, hopefully. Hopefully you guys can also see what I'm doing. There we go. Let that cool for a sec. And there we go. That is the HDR battery retainer fully installed. Now all it takes is for you to slide in a battery, and I don't have any non-tabbed batteries yet. But just pretend. They slide in right here just like that, and your battery is installed. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to grab, one more time, I'm going to grab a cotton swab here. I'm going to clean off the remaining flux. Just real quick. And again, you'll notice that the copper pad is much bigger than in Mahko's video, so it should, in theory, not require any copper tape to make a connection. You can see how close they actually get to touching that copper right there, and that will make your connection. So, all in all, it's a pretty simple install. If you have the most basic soldering, skills, you can do it. And you can see there is no bulge. So, see if I can show you. Maybe we'll be focused. No bulge. I'm not like holding it super tight or anything. There we go. So, all it takes now, we just put our little game bit back in. Oops, let me use my iFixit here. It's a little magnetic. And there we go. You have I guess a battery retainer, or a battery holder, whatever you want to call it, in a original Game Boy game. So it's just like Mahko's video, except it is the newer revision. And I just wanted to make everybody aware that the revision is out, and you can go to the website. You can use that. Make sure you select Flex PCB on the OshPark link, and that's it. I will show you on the crystal one here that I did. This is the first one I ever did, and slides, like I said, it slides in and out, super easy. So there is no bulge on this as well. Just comes right off, and there you go. Yeah, same thing. It's kind of cool with this one because you can see through the case, so you can tell that you have something going on there if you're one to take out your your Game Boy and actually play it in real life. But there you go. I don't have a Game Boy right now to actually test it on. The one that I have is actually in pieces, waiting on parts. So there you go. That's a pretty quick, simple video. Sorry for the video cutting out there halfway, but such is life. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.